Okay, welcome back everybody. As always, my name is Peter Boland. I have helped close over $50 million in commercial cleaning contracts, and I'm really just here to tell you what's worked for us. Now, I said a little bit ago I was going to be doing a video on intro to an appointment setting cold call. So I want to talk about that right now. And I'm doing this video because as I've been coaching people to do more and more cold calling, what I've been noticing is a lot of common things that just kind of keep happening. So what I'm seeing when the people I'm coaching are trying to do it, which is what a lot of new people end up doing, is when they make a call to somebody, what they're doing is somebody's picking up from the other business, and then they're immediately jumping into trying to be a little slimy and going directly towards a decision maker. So I'll give you an example. I'm calling a prospect, answers. They're like, hey, thank you for calling ABC Company. How can I help you? And the person goes, hey, I need to speak with the owner or manager. Can you pass me through to them right now? And what that does is it takes the gatekeeper and it throws them off, and they're like, well, who the hell is this? And they immediately go into like, why is this person calling? What's this about? And then they're gonna just start peppering you with questions. Oh, okay, may I ask who's calling? And they're like, oh, it's just Jake here. Okay, with what company? Oh, it's with ABC Cleaning. Can you pass me through to them? All right, regarding what? And they're just gonna hammer you because they're like, why is this person calling us? Okay, the more you are like trying to just slime through to get to a decision maker, the harder it's going to be, especially on bigger contracts. Like if you have a seasoned gatekeeper and you try that, they're gonna torch you every single time. The ones you might get through are maybe they have a new gatekeeper, or they're a really small business where people take turns answering the phone. Then maybe you'll get through to a decision maker, but just by fluke and accident. It's just not good communication. And it's also not good to start a call off where you're almost being like withholding from people and you're trying to be deceptive to get something. It really breaks a lot of trust. So for us, what I like doing is there's really two routes. Route one is you have the name of the decision maker because you've purchased records of the business, okay? Route two is that you don't have the name of the decision maker and you have not purchased records, but you're calling off Google or someplace like that. So if you're calling off Google or someplace like that, the very first thing you want to do is when they answer and they're like ABC Company, you want to just be like, hey, how are you? And they're going to go, oh, I'm doing good. May I ask who's speaking? Or, oh, they're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm doing great. How can I help you? And then from there, if they say something like, how can I help you? You just want to go in and ask something very simple. Oh, this is Jack here. I'm the sales manager from One Janitorial, or insert your business. I was wondering if you could pass me through to the person who makes decisions on who cleans your facility. Very simple. Now, if they answer and you're like, oh, hey, how are you? And they're like, oh my God, I'm doing really good. And you're like, oh my God, that's great. Then you want to ask, hey, can you help me out? Because what they're going to say is after you say, can you help me out? You're going to get their attention. And they're going to go, oh yeah, sure. How can I help you? Or they might be like, oh yeah, sure. How can I help you? And they might say it a little bit like they're inquisitive of why you're calling. But what happens is you have their attention and they want to assist you. Like they want to assist you. And then you would go into the line about, hey, I'm wanting to speak to this person. Because you have good communication and because you're being overly open and honest about why you're calling, the odds of you getting through are a ton higher. You're not trying to be slimy, get around people. You're not trying to like treat them like they're stupid, the gatekeeper. You're being a good communicator, you're being upfront, and you are letting them know why you're calling and who you want to speak to and what it's regarding. Okay? This stops a lot of the peppering questions that they're going to let you know about. This stops a lot of the peppering questions that throw you on your heels, which are like, well, why are you calling? What's this regarding? Right? Because the second they start peppering you with those, it's very hard to regain control of the call. So the more upfront and honest with why you're calling and you're asking for help, the more they're willing to want to help you. So that is the intro, how I would use it for if you don't have the name, okay? The other intro I would use for if you do have the name of the person is if they answer, they're like, blah, 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 ABC company, you again, oh, hey, how's your day going? They say, oh, my day's going really great. You respond, that's amazing, right? Hey, I was wondering if you could pass me through to Jack Stevens. Now, if they're like, oh, Jack doesn't work here anymore, or, oh, you know, Jack's not in, it's simply, oh yeah, and you know what, not a problem in any way at all. Maybe I have the wrong person then. This is Peter calling, Peter, I'm with One Janitorial. I'm the sales manager here, and I'm looking to speak to the person who makes the decision on who cleans your facility. Up front again, okay? You do not want to try to pull things under the rug. You do not want to try to slime past them. You want to be very upfront with why you're calling, and you want to be very joyful, because a lot of the time the decision maker is not going to answer the first time. So you're going to have to continuously keep calling back, and the same person's going to answer. And every time the same person answers, you want to be more joyful. Oh, hey, you know, it's just Peter here again. I was wondering if Jack was in. Okay, is he going to be in later this afternoon? And you could build a relationship that makes it easier for you to get through. But the more you are deceitful with trying to get through, the more they're going to like dig their heels in and not let you through to the right person. The intro and how you get through is extremely important. You want to build trust. And sometimes the person you're speaking with has influence over it, right? You might end up getting to the decision maker and being like, and him being interested, and then them telling you to deal with the girl at the front to set up the walkthrough. Well, if you've been slimy to get through to her, now you got to deal with her, and now she knows that you're trying to be deceptive. It puts you in a really bad spot to start selling. So the more upfront you can be with why you're calling and who it is, the better it is for you long-term to even try to sell them. So my recommendation to you is do not try to slime your way through to a decision maker. I know a call only counts if you get through to a decision maker, because you can't sell somebody if you don't talk to them. But being slimy and only thinking about the decision maker and not all the steps in between is very short-term thinking. So this is my intro of how to do it with a name and without a name. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys want to do a free 30-minute coaching, please come on down, let me do it. If you want to work with me more long-term, I'd love to work with you. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.